let's study about layers. So before studying about the layers, let me open a canvas. Okay. So students, so far we have opened a canvas with a white color, right? White background. So shall we select it with the colors? Okay. So before opening the canvas, okay, just click on the background color. So you know this is a foreground color and this is a background color, right? So click on the background color. A color picker window appears. A color picker window appears. You can choose any color as you like. Okay, let me choose this green and click on OK button. Now you can see, do you see the background color? It's green, right? So now go to File, New, and after giving the name, a height and width, under Content, select background color. Select background color and click on OK button. So you will get the background with the same color. Okay, so now we are going to study about layers. So for studying about layers, let me open a layer panel. Okay, so is it available here? It's not present here, right? So how to get it? Who knows the answer? Yes, we have to get it from window tab. Okay, so window tab, layers. Have to take it from layers. Window tab, layers. You can see the background. Now currently we have background. Okay, and you can see which is locked. Okay, how to unlock I'll tell you later. So this is a background. Okay, now let me open an image to work on it. Okay, so images, I'm not going to open just single image. I'm going to open 3 images. Okay, so let me take this flower bunch. Okay, then using the control key you can select multiple images which are not continuous to each other. See, flower bunch is here and this penguin it's in the second row. All right, so they are in different places. If they are not continuous, you have to use the control key. Okay, and if they are continuous, then you have to use the shift key. Okay, then second image also selected. Then third one, let me see which one I can take it. Shall I take this red rose? Yes, I have taken this rose also. Click on open button. Okay, so all the 3 images are open here. Now arrange it to the right side so that the canvas will be visible. Okay, so let me copy the part of an image. Okay, so here I'm going to copy this penguin and whatever tools we have studied you can use the same. Okay, so let me take this rectangular marquee tool and select a part of an image in a rectangular shape. Okay, so let me choose this. Okay, then using a move tool I'm moving it into the canvas. So do you see, after moving you can see that layer 1 and you can see the penguin it's there, right? So every time you add a part of an image or any image, a layer will be added. A layer will be added. Okay, why is it so? Then only we can make changes to the images without disturbing the other images. Okay, without disturbing other images. See, now layer 1 it is highlighted. That means which is selected. I can move it in any direction where I need. If I want to do some painting and alteration, I can do it with this image because the layer 1 is selected. Okay, now let me choose another layer. So this penguin is over, right? So let me close this window. We have already placed here. Okay, let me take this flower bunch. Okay, so take this flower bunch and using an elliptical marquee, I'm going to just select a circular selection. It's elliptical, right? How to make it circular? Who has idea? Yes, shift the key. Okay, using a shift key, you can make it circular selection and bring it and put it into the canvas. Okay, so I'm putting this image here. Now, do you see layer 2? It's added with the same flower bunch, right? Okay, this is layer 2 which is on top of layer 1. See, when I open a canvas, it was background. Only background was here. After copying this penguin image, we got layer 1. We got layer 1 which is on the top of background. Then when I added this flower bunch, now I'm having layer 2 at the top of layer 1. So they are stacked on each other. Stacking means STACK, stack. Stack means arranging on top of one another. Arranging at the top of one another, it's called stacking. Okay, so the layers are stacked here. And let me close this one. I don't want to save. So let me just copy this butterfly alone. Okay, so I'm going to use magnetic lasso because I need only this butterfly, beautiful butterfly. So you can just click and drag it, which will stick with the edges, as you know, right? Okay, let me select it. At the end point, you have to double click on it. Okay, you have to join the beginning and the end point. See, it is selected. Now using a move tool, let me move this butterfly here. Okay, so butterfly it's here. Got it? Okay, so this also I don't want. So total 3 images I have. Okay, now do you see layer 3 with the butterfly, right? So every time you add an image, a layer will be added with the same image. You can see layers are stacked here. Okay, they are arranged one by one. Okay, now you can change the order of this layer. Also, you can just change the name of this layers also. Okay, by default it's layer 1, 2, 3. You can change it into first one it's a penguin, second one flower bunch, third one butterfly. You can change it as you like. Okay, now just to see the layers, each layer has a eye icon. Do you see eye? What is mean by eye? What we can do with the eyes? We can see, right? So it is to show or hide. Let me do a single click. Do you see? It is hidden. Do you see this butterfly is here? No, right? Because this is hidden. So let me click one more time. It will be visible. Okay. So similarly, flower bench. Now it is not visible. When you click again, it is again visible. Okay, so the eye icon, it's to show or hide the image. Okay, so now can you tell me which is the active layer now? Which is active layer? How do you find out? Yes, that's good. Whichever layer it's selected, it's called active layer. So layer 3. Do you know which is layer 3? Yes, you can see a small icon. Okay, in each layer, you can see a small icon of an image. Not the big one, you can see a small icon of an image. Okay, so that's a thumbnail. You can see the thumbnail view of an image in each layer. To identify it for better. For identifying better, we have a thumbnail, means small icons are here. Okay, so currently layer 3 is selected. That means this is a butterfly. So I can move and do any work on this butterfly at this moment. At the same time, see my cursor is in penguins. Will I be able to move penguin? See, even though I click and drag the penguin, only the butterfly it's moving, right? It is because the layer 3 it's selected. If I want to make any changes on penguin, I have to select that particular layer. So where is penguin? This is a penguin layer. So click here, make a single click, that's all. Okay. Now just click and drag. You can just put it anywhere you want. Got it? Okay. So let me put it here itself. Then I want to make changes here in the flower bench. See, my cursor is in flower bench, but only penguin it's moving. Why is it so? Because the penguin layer it's only selected here. If you want to work on a particular image, you have to select that particular layer. See, now I can move. I can move anywhere, wherever I need. Got it? Okay. So can you tell me how to create a copy of, means duplicate copy of this butterfly? So let us make a trial. Okay. Yeah, help me what I have to do. Which tool I have to use? Yes, I have to use clone stamp tool. So go and select the clone stamp tool from the toolbox. Okay. And come here and select the sampling point by Alt and click. Okay. Clone stamp we have to choose Alt and click. Okay, so it is sampling point it's created. You can just click and drag. So sorry, the reason it's because currently selected one it's flowers. Okay, so that was a mistake. So this kind of mistakes will happen. Okay, why this butterfly was not getting sampled? It's because the layer was not selected. Okay, so we are human beings, we may make mistakes, we have to correct it. See, I was making mistake, like I thought this butterfly is selected and I was creating a cloning effect for this butterfly, but unfortunately it was not working. So when I was keep clicking and dragging, I couldn't find out. But then only I noticed that the layer was not selected. The layer selected was this flower. Okay, so let me create a duplicate copy of this flower. Complete this one. Fine. So it is created. Okay. Okay. If you want to create a duplicate copy of this butterfly, you have to select the layer, then clone tool, select the stamp, clone stamp. Okay. Then create a sampling point by Alt and click. Then wherever you need, just you can click and drag it. You have got another butterfly. Okay, cloning effect. So you should learn everything. Okay. So by practice only you will get it. You may make mistakes, but try to find out what type of mistakes you made it and try to correct yourself. And you can at any time you can just call me or message me about your doubt. Okay, feel free to ask your doubts. Okay, so here you can see we are talking about layers. So the layers are stacked on top of each other. Okay, so when I created a duplicate copy, you can see on the same layer, you can see the two copies, two butterflies and two flower bunch. Okay, now how to rename a layer? Just to right click. Okay, sorry, I'm sorry, just to double click on it. Okay, double click and you can just give a name as you need. Okay, penguin. Then again double click on layer 2, it's flower bunch. Then layer 3, double click, then you can give a name as butterfly. So it will be easy for you to, sometimes the thumbnail, small icons may be not visible properly. In this case, the names will help you to identify what does the image that particular layer contains. Okay, and if you want to change the order, you can just click and drag it. Just click and drag it, butterfly comes to the first place. Okay, and here the background layer, this background you cannot make any changes as we do it with the normal other layers. Okay, so the layer list and layer group and then the blending mode. So what is mean by blending? See, currently butterfly is selected. Okay, so you can see this is a blending option. Blending means changing the mode of the image. Okay, so now we are in normal. This is a normal color of the butterfly. Okay, so let me choose darken. Do you see how does it looks like? This is called blending mode. Okay, it's called blending, changing the appearance of an image. Okay, that is one of the important thing in the layers panel. Okay, so click here and overlay. Let me choose overlay. See how does it looks like? Okay, you can even make a blur effect. Okay, everything you can do with the hue saturation, everything you can do with this layers panel and with the help of this blending mode. Okay, so there are many types of blendings, like a normal means which will get back to the original color and the tone. Clear, students? Okay, students, did you understand about the layers and how it is getting created? That's good. Okay. Now I'm going to tell you how to create a new layer. Okay, by ourselves. These layers are added when we have copied a part of an image to the canvas, right? So we can also add layer by our own. So let's see how to add it. There are two ways we can add layers. There are two ways. One is, you can see at the bottom of this layers panel, a new layer icon will be here. Create a new layer. Just to click here, you can see layer 1, it's created. Okay, and another method is you have to go to layer tab. You have to go to layer tab and then new, then layer. Did you understand the procedure? Which tab you have to go? Layer tab, and the options are new and layer. If you click here, you can see a new layer dialog box appears. You can give any name as you like. Okay, it's automatically coming as layer 2 because layer 1 we created with the help of the icon, right? So this so it is coming as layer 2. So you can give any name or do you like. I'm just giving it as a test. Okay, so let me click on OK button. Now you can see test layer, it's created. Got it? So this is a way we can create a layer. Okay, and I have already taught you the blending modes for each layer, and also I have said how to change the position of the layers. So just click and drag it. You can just move it to the place wherever you need. Okay, so now whatever changes you are doing for the layers, it cannot happen with the background layer. We cannot do it with the background layer. Okay, now what we are going to do is, see, you can see the background layer as it's a color, right? Background, you can see green color. Now I would like to change one of the images as a background, one of the images as a background. So shall we see how to do it? Okay, now just to see at the bottom, whatever you're seeing, it's a background layer. Okay, now so in order to convert, I would like to convert this flower bench as a background. Okay, so it has to go to the bottom. Got it? Okay, so for that you have to go to layer. Okay, again the layer tab, then new, then another option, it's background from layer. You have to choose background from layer. Click here. Now do you see the background has become as this flower? Do you see, and do you see the flower bunch here? No, because it is converted as a background, which is converted as a background. Got it? So which went to the bottom of the layers. Clear? Okay, now how to select a layer? For selecting, you can just a single click on a layer which will be selected, which I have already said, right? So if you want to select multiple layers, you have to hold down the shift key, okay, and click on one by one. With this version, I'm using Photoshop 7. It is not functioning properly. So those who have a CS3, you can work out and let me know whether the shift key it's working for selecting multiple layers. I think it may be an added feature with the latest versions. Okay. Otherwise, what you can do is the another method is go to layers. Okay. Then sorry, not layers, select and click on all button. Now do you see the entire canvas is selected? So select all layer in the sense including the background layer. So you can see the dotted line, everything is selected. So this is a way we can do it with the help of select tab, or we can call it as menu. Okay, select tab, you just click on it, all click on all, everything will be selected. If you want to deselect, again go to select and select the option deselect. Got it? Okay. So this is the way we select and deselect the layers. So what I taught now, how to create a layer in two ways. Okay. What are the ways? You have to click on the icon. Okay. You have to click on the new layer icon in the layers panel. A new layer will be created. What is another method? Yes, you have to go to layers tab, new, then layer. If you click on a layer, another dialog box appears. You have to give a name of the layer and click on OK button. Okay, so these are the two ways we can create a new layer. Okay, then how to select multiple layers or all the layers? Yes, here in the layers panel, you have to use the shift key. Okay, just hold down the shift key and click on the continuous layers that will be selected. Otherwise, go to select tab, all, click on all the layers will be selected. Okay, so this is what selecting all the layers. Got it? Okay, then the next thing is how to delete a layer. How to delete a layer. If you don't want a particular layer, this layer one I don't want. Okay, so what you have to do is select the layer, and here you have an icon delete layer. Just click on delete layer, which asks you the question, delete the layer one. Yes, I want to delete it. Okay, all right, so it is deleted. Simple. Otherwise, what you can do is right click, delete layer. Again, it's asked, do you want to delete layer 0? Yes, which is deleted. Okay, so this is a way we delete a layer. So two methods for deleting layer also. One is just click on the delete icon, okay, in the bin. Otherwise, you can just right click and delete layer. In both way, we can delete a layer. Is it clear for everyone? That's good. This is all about layers. Okay, so we have studied about layer group, then blending mode, how to create a new layer, how to select layers, and how to delete layers. Okay, and also keep it in mind that at a time we can select multiple layers, but we can work only one layer only. Okay, if I'm selecting penguin, I can only work with the penguin. I can make changes to penguin only. I cannot make changes to any other layers. Okay, so selection can happen for multiple layers, but at a time you can work on only one image, on only one layer only. Clear for everyone? Okay, then the next feature. Students, the next feature in Photoshop, it's called filters. Next feature, it's called filters. If you want to retouch the photos, or if you want to give a pencil sketch structure or any type of modifications, you can do it with the help of filters. I think you remember that last year also we have done this filters. Okay, so what you have to do is you have to just select the image, I mean the layer. Okay, so if you want to make any changes to this penguin, so select penguin layer first. Okay, then go to filter tab, and in the filter tab go to artistic, and if you click on artistic, you can see colored pencil, cutout, dry brush, film grain, so many options you can see. You can choose whatever you need. If you want a watercolor, choose watercolor. Okay, and you can see, do you see watercolor effect? You can get it on the picture. So normal picture you can using filter, you can adjust to at any time, adjust to any time. Got it? That is called retouching, and you can add any effect, color change, everything you can do it with the help of this filter. Got it? And another thing is, we do have a filter gallery. Okay, if you choose a filter gallery, which will display a dialog box showing the preview of each gallery. You can choose anyone, whatever you like, and just select it and then click on OK button. It will be applied to the image. In this version, I'm not holding that particular picture gallery. Okay, filter gallery, I'm not holding it. So for that, you have to go to filter. Here, filter gallery will be here. Okay, for some reason, filter gallery, it's not here. Okay, and in the latest versions, you have a filter gallery. Otherwise, you can press Control plus F. Control plus F. If you press Control plus F, also you will get filter gallery. So you can see the preview of so many patterns. You can select any one and click on OK button. According to the gallery you have selected, the image will be changed into the same pattern. Got it? Okay, students, that's all about the chapter. I hope everyone understood the chapter. Again, I'm just telling this chapter, it's only about the tools and how to use it. Okay, and even see, when I was talking about the filters, I said artistic, right? So many options are here. Not only artistics, if you want to learn, you can just try all the options one by one. Okay, if you're using a particular option, brush strokes, does it going to affect your computer? No, right? It's a trial and error. Apply the particular filter. If you like, keep it. Otherwise, just revert it back. Control plus Alt plus Z. Simple, right? That's all. Okay, so try all the options one by one. Don't stick on the options what I'm teaching now. Okay, you do have a remaining tools are here. Okay, so each and every tool, try to work on it. Okay, if you keep work on it, then only you will be able to understand the concept of Photoshop and how to edit the images. Got it? Okay, students. So we have covered the selection tools, painting and alteration tools, text and type tools, then colors. I have taught you how to change the background color. Got it? So, and apart from this, we have studied about layers. Okay, how to create a new layer, how to delete a layer, how to select a layer, how does the blending mode works for the layers, images and everything, right? Okay, then at last we studied about filters. To give a retouch on an image, we can use the filter option. Got it? So these are all about the chapter. So the chapter is over. Let us do the exercise questions. Okay. All right. Let's go to exercise questions. Students, let us do the questions. Do and learn. from the textbook. For that, I request everyone to take your textbook and turn to page number 32. The questions are also in the screen. Okay. So all of you see the text. The question number 1 is Dash is an image editing software that allows to manipulate, crop, resize and correct color on digital photos. Okay. So Dash is an image editing software. The clue is which is the image editing software. So do you know what is the answer? Yes, Adobe Photoshop is an answer. So answer for question number 1 is Photoshop. Fine. Okay, question number 2. Dash tool allows you to create freehand selection. The clue word is freehand selection, but don't get confused with freehand selection and freehand drawings. Okay, with a pen or pencil, making a line or a curves or anything. It's a selection, freehand selection, selecting a part of an image. So, which tool it helps us to do a freehand selection? Yes, that's good. It's a lasso tool. So answer for second question is lasso. Read the third question. If you press dash and dash key simultaneously, you get an intersection of the old and the new selection. Actually, it's a shift key and the selection keys. Okay, shift. It's actually a shift key and selection tool. Fourth one, dash tool draws free form lines with a hard edge. Here, draw free form lines for drawing. Drawing free, which one it is? It is a pencil or a brush. Especially they have given hard edge. So the answer is pencil. The answer is pencil. Question number 5. The dash tool allows you to fix image imperfection. We have just discussed right at the beginning of the class. Image imperfection, it's healing brush tool. It's healing brush tool. Okay, so now let's see the next option, right? True or false. Okay. Areas outside the selection are protected from change in Photoshop. Is it true? Yes. Even if you are using a crop tool, the remaining part are protected with the Photoshop only. So it is true. You cannot make a circular selection using elliptical marquee. Is that true? No, we can make a elliptical into circular with the help of shift key. So it is false. They say it cannot. We cannot do it, but we can do it. So that's the reason it is false. For working on different layers, you first need to select them. If you want to work on layers, you have to select them. Yes. If you want to work on a particular image, you have to select that layer. That's true. The auto eraser parameter is only available for the brush tool. See, they are telling it as a brush tool and they are saying that eraser, auto eraser. There is a contradiction, right? So it's false. We can work on multiple layers at a time. No, we cannot work on multiple layers. Okay, we can select multiple layers, but at a time we can work on only one layer only. Got it? Okay, then check the correct answer. You will use dash tool if you only want a part of an image and not the whole image. See, I need only part of the image. I don't want the full image. So which tool? So removing unwanted portion? Yes, very good. It's crop tool. Okay. The dash tool selects a consistently colored area. I want to select a part of an image which has the same color. So when I say the same color, which tool it is? Selection tool. What type of selection tool it is? Yes, it's a magic wand selection tool. Okay. So take the answer magic wand. Third question. The dash tool in Photoshop can be used to clone areas from an image and blend the pixels from sampled area seamlessly with the target area. The question itself has a clue, cloning. So the answer is clone stamp tool. The answer is clone stamp tool. Okay. Next question. In the options bar, the Dash option changes the dark area. So do you remember we studied under dodge tool? So in the options bar we have shadows, midtones and then highlights. So do you remember which one changes the dark area, which one changes the light area? Yes, dark area it is shadows. Dark area it is shadows. So make a tick on shadows. Then 100% opacity means dash. What is mean by 100% opacity? 100% opacity means they have given options everything related to eraser. Okay, so 100% opacity means erasing pixels completely. Completely it will erase the pixels. That is 100 percentage. If it is 50 percentage, semi transparency. Okay, then if it is 0 percentage, it will not erase at all. Got it? So that's all the chapter, and students, I will be sending a worksheet to do it. Okay, simple worksheet only. Only fill in the blanks, choose the correct answer. Likewise, so do it in a assignment paper. Do it in an assignment paper and send it. Keep it in a file. Okay, and I'll send the answers on Monday. Also, I will be sending question and answers for this chapter by this evening. Okay, so you can also write the question and answers neatly in your computer notebook and save for it. When the school reopens, I will come and check it. Got it? Okay, students, stay home, stay safe. Thank you. Have a great day.